I'm a movie lover. I swear I am, but I don't always do the best job of keeping up or even going back to some. There's plenty of them that I haven't seen, like even from childhood. Like people can't believe and want to revoke my card of nerdom, geekdom for not seeing Star Wars. Any of them? I've never seen a minute besides clips that I see on television or on YouTube about it. I know the gist of the story. Ah, cats, look at me. I know the gist of it, but I've never seen not one, not OG, not new shit, not super new shit, not at all. I'll get around to it. But anyway, so now I'm trying my best to catch up and keep up. The last one that I did go see in theaters was Power Rangers, and I did it for free. Thank you. It was a fun experience. It was a good movie. It was entertaining. My favorite part was Billy, of course. But anyway, I'm gonna do my best to try to keep up to date with movies. It's just so hard. You know, they cost money and stuff. I mean, I can find some for free legally, but yeah, it's just time and opportunity is what's really held me back for the most part. But now I'm trying to catch up. Just like yesterday, I decided to watch Spirited Away for the very first time. I enjoyed the movie. The animation was spectacular. It was beautiful. Loved all the detail. It was very beautifully animated. How it started off threw me for a loop because I'm like, these people are so irresponsible. How do you have a whole child and you're supposed to be an adult? You're like, nah, let's go through this fucking tunnel. But why? Why are you driving up? Like, aren't you supposed to be going home? I'm not understanding why your child is the only one that's making sense. Mother and father, they're just like, yeah, let's walk through here. But why? And then they get there and they just eat random food? You mean to tell me that you had no problem whatsoever? Just like, hey, there's food out here. Let's just eat it. With no regard of who's there. This creepy ass abandoned like a theme park or whatever. You're just like, oh, it'll be fine. Come on, sit down and eat with us. You dumb. Both of you dumb. Run away, little girl. And so then they end up getting turned to pigs. I can't say they didn't deserve it. She was right. What's her name? Yubaba? I'm trying to remember everybody's names. My memory, we trying to get better. But I can't, I have trouble remembering stuff sometimes. A lot of times. But, yeah, it was great through, I think where it lost me, though, was the last, like, 20 minutes of it. It felt like they were just trying to wrap it up very quickly. Because she went to go see her twin sister, Yubaba's twin sister, Zenaba. I told you, I don't know. I don't know. So she gets there, like, no, please don't let Haku die and all that. So although, you know, he's better back at the bathhouse? Yeah, bathhouse. I was like, is it brothel? No, that's not what it was. Although it could be. Let's stop right there. So then she's like, please, here, I brought this seal back. And she's like, oh, okay. But before that, who was it? I think it was, see, I'm going to mess it up again. Kamaji? I don't know, the, like, spider-looking dude who's over there heating up the baths and stuff. he he's like, oh, you don't want to mess with her, like she's, bad news, like she's evil and all this other stuff. But when she got there, she was just hanging out, chilling, in this what is it, that swamp bottom when they got off the train. And she's just like, oh yeah, come in. Oh, I'm gonna make you some tea. Sit down. Here, I'm gonna feed you cakes. Now, it could have gone really wrong, but no, she was legit nice to them. Even No Face, who was like eating people. I don't understand the whole thing. I don't know. Maybe it's some cultural references that I'm not following, or something else. I don't know, but I'm just saying how I felt about it firsthand, just like watching it one time with no other real reference to anything. This is just what I saw. And not that I didn't enjoy it. I really did enjoy it, but it just felt like at the last minute. Oh yeah, and then Haku shows up all better and shiny as shit. He looking good. And she's like, oh yeah, no, I'm not mad at you anymore. You were just trying to kill him earlier. Like, within the last 24 hours, like, now you're like, oh, I don't blame you anymore. I'm not mad at you. Yeah, but you just tried to kill this boy. River, spirit, whatever he is, because it was like, oh yeah, I remember how we met before. You fell in me. So I guess he was water or something. When she was a child, Sin, aka Chihiro. I remembered that. I did remember that. But so yeah, they get back. Now No Face has a home, which is conveniently wrapped up. They're like, oh man, he's just eating everything and eating people and shit. We can't accommodate him. And he's just like so wrapped up in sin. Like, she's like, are you gonna eat me? I still wasn't sure what his motivation was for hanging out with her. Like, she let him into the establishment, and then he's just hanging out, and he's like, here, I give you these. I give you stuff. I'm like, are you giving her stuff just so you could eat her later, or are you really trying to like garner like a friendship or something? I wasn't really sure. Cause she asked him, she's like, are you going to eat me? When he tried to offer her gold, like, here, this is for you. I decided this is for you and stuff. She's like, no, I don't need it. You can't give me what I want. What she wanted was her parents back. And so then they get back to this, I keep wanting to say brothel, the bathhouse where Yubaba is. And so as they were flying back on Haku, and she's like, oh yeah, I remember your name and this and that. And so you can see like the spell kind of being broken or not. I'm not really sure. Was he always a dragon, or he was just made a dragon? I don't know. And so I'm like, this probably isn't the best time when you're flying around, because I was like, I don't know if he as a human being, whatever, as a person, it has the ability to fly. You probably shouldn't say it. Well, you're like hundreds of feet above, the water. That drop get really real. You're not surviving that. You're gonna be a spirit along with the rest of them. So they get back to the bathhouse. Yeah, bathhouse. And she has to pick out her parents out of a lineup of pigs. And I'm like, okay, understandable. But the one thing that I didn't understand was the fact that she said, yeah, Haku explained the rules to me. And I'm like, was that always part of the rules? Because I just thought that the only thing I remember him explaining to her is like, yeah, she takes our names from us, like when they sign contracts and stuff to work there. And she takes our names from us, and you have to remember your name. He's like, I can remember your name, huh? I just don't remember mine. He was like, that's crazy. But so that was the only thing I remember him explaining to her. So I'm like, I'm a little confused. That's Blue. Sit down. I'm a little confused as to what she meant by, oh, he explained the rules to me. He never explained like, hey, you gotta pick your parents out of a lineup of pigs, or maybe I missed that, or maybe that was lost in translation. I mean, it was subtitled, but I don't know. I didn't really. I still enjoyed it. It was beautiful. I loved the animation. Absolutely, it was awesome. Still enjoyed the story and stuff like that. But yeah, I got a little confused by a few things. It happens sometimes. I'm going to try to watch a new movie every day so I can actually have some in my repertoire. Like, I can understand references and actually like get through these movies that I've been meaning to see. I am going to I have because I'm using an app on my Xbox. And it is no, I'm not calling either one of you. Don't come over here. No, I said no. But I can use to catch up on a bunch of movies that I've been meaning to see. Even some from my childhood that I haven't seen. Like the Pokemon movie. And there's a bunch of other ones. I don't know if I'm planning on watching, see, and even ones that I think that I've seen that I can't remember if I've seen, like Stephen King's It. I'm going to watch that one over, the OG one over before watching the new one at some point. I'm going to try my best to watch it when it comes out. But like I said, time, have the opportunity and the money to actually go do these things. But yeah, I'm gonna try my best to. I'm gonna see if I can watch My Neighbor Totoro, because especially when it comes down to animations and stuff like that, didn't really have like the access a lot of times, and that's why I haven't seen a lot of movies. You know, I love movies. I swear I do. I love them. I'm doing catching up now, so, and even things like Sleeping Beauty that I've never seen before. So I'm going to do all that. I had a bunch of Disney movies. I had almost all of them. The ones that I didn't have were Dumbo, Hunchback of Notre Dame. I did watch that though, and I did watch Dumbo. Sleeping Beauty. No, I mean, not do it. Sleeping Beauty. I'm going to watch that. Lady and the Tramp. Never seen that. I'm gonna watch that. So, yeah, that's my goal. I have the time while I'm at home, so I'm gonna do my best. Yeah.